people, welcome to Mature Sass. As you probably have already noticed, this Sassy Saturday is going to be a little bit different than the norm, and it is going to entail fashion. However, I personally, as a Black American, thought it would be a bit remiss for me to allow this month to climax and not to even pay homage to my culture. I guess I really don't think about February within itself as Black History Month because I personally celebrate my culture and my heritage 365 days a year. So today I'm going to be teaming up with my girl Terrelldiva Tammy Foster. Okay, did you notice a cut? I have gotten so excited about this collaboration until I don't know what I've been doing. You'll notice something else near the end too. Wait for it. But I had to stop and to say I am collabing with Terrelldiva Tammy Foster. Tammy is absolutely amazing. I only found her channel maybe a month or so ago, and we've become YouTube friends. And that's the great thing about this YouTube journey. I have met so many wonderful young ladies. Let me tell you a little tiny bit about Tammy. She has such a great presence, style presence, and I think that's what kind of connected us. She loves fashion too. And usually you'll find her posting, I think it's her day is usually on Sundays. At least that's when I'm being able to find her. But just go ahead and subscribe to her channel and then you will be alerted when she does upload. But she is dressed to the nines from head to toe. She's also a Christian, and so I think we have that connection too. She has such a beautiful, beautiful spirit about her. And so I want you to just join in, join the fun. I can't wait to see what she put on for her 3 looks because the girl has some clothes, okay? I know I have no right to talk, but she has beautiful fashion and she knows how to hook it up and put it together. Now, let's continue on with the rest. Sorry, Tammy. And we're going to be styling 3 outfits. Now, the outfits are going to have the colors of red, black, and green only. We'll do one that's casual. We're going to be doing one that is more work appropriate, and then one for date night. But first things first, did you all realize that Black History Month originally was only Black History Week? Yeah, it was celebrated the 2nd week of February. So Dr. Carter G. Woodson is kind of known as the father of Black History Month in that when he attended Harvard, he has his PhD. It was always kind of brought up to him by some of his professors that Negro history didn't have a true history. There was no place for history in America. And so that kind of always was a thing for him. Back in 1915, when he traveled to Chicago for a jubilee that was actually a celebration for the Emancipation Proclamation on its 50th birthday, he came back and he was still just kind of bothered and thinking about Black history, Black culture here in America. So before leaving Chicago, he actually helped to found an association for the study of Negro life and history. And then later on, about 1926, he actually kind of launched single-handedly in the Journal of Negro History a reason to celebrate. Now, it wasn't by chance that he chose the 2nd week of February. It kind of went together hand in hand with 2 great people, Abraham Lincoln, whose birthday is February 12th, and Frederick Douglass, who celebrated his birthday February 14th. I say celebrated because he never really knew his true birthday because he was born into slavery. So in 1926, that's when the 1st week was actually celebrated. Now, as the years passed on and on, different groups of people started to catch on and they started to celebrate, and it really kind of took hold back in 1970 when a group of historians at Kent University had a grand celebration. Now later on, about 6 years, in 1976, that's when actually President Gerald Ford wrote it into law that the African American culture should be celebrated. Now, before we actually get into the clothing, which we're going to do, I promise, there are three presidents that I always kind of really liked their take on Black History Month and the words that they shared. So the first is President Gerald Ford. He said that the celebration enabled people to seize the opportunity to honor the too often neglected accomplishments of Black Americans in every area of endeavor throughout our country. Next was Ronald Reagan. He said that the first Black History Month proclamation stated that understanding the history of Black Americans is a key to understanding the strength of our nation. And the final one is the actual only Black man to hold the office of President, Barack Obama, who said in 2016, as we mark the 40th year of National African American History Month, let us reflect on the sacrifices and contributions made by generations of African Americans, and let us resolve to continue our march forward, a day when every person knows the unalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And I think this thought of Dr. Woodson I hold most dear to my heart. If a race has no history, it has no worthwhile tradition. It becomes a negligible factor in the world, and it stands in danger of being exterminated. Now, in each one of our outfits, you're going to notice the same three colors repeated. They're the colors of black, red, and green. Now, when you see those on the flag or even on any kind of a poster for Black History Month, those three colors represent black for the people, red for the bloodshed, and green for the land of the people, the African people that were brought to this country in 1619. Now, as we get ready to do our looks, the first one is going to be a casual look, but I wanted to put forth a little piece of Black history by showing you some inventions that were created by Black Americans. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place just a few on the screen as I go to change each outfit. So the first one, I'm getting ready to head for casual, but I want you to think about it from the moment you wake up and have to go to the bathroom to the minute you go out and get in your car and go to a traffic light. Upon in the evening when we settle down for night and turn out that last light bulb. Black history is all around you. I'll be right back. end the video, you normally always hear me tell about what I'm wearing, and I saved it for the end for a reason. This is by a designer called Sante, and it's kind of African inspired. So what I am going to be doing is I'm going to show you two. Tammy and I are going to be gifting two of our wonderful subscribers one of these shirts. So one is black, just like the one I'm wearing, and the other one is red. Now, the only thing that you have to do to be able to win one is to, first of all, be publicly subscribed to both of our channels. It is unfortunately only offered to those people in the United States that are 18 years of age or older. Know that YouTube has nothing to do with this. It's purchased with our own money, and it's just a way of saying thank you for being a subscriber and happy Black History Month. So this one is black with all of these beautiful colors, and this one is red with all those beautiful colors. I don't know, maybe I'll keep that. I'm just kidding. So let us know by just putting down in the description, just say the word top, and then we'll know that you want to be entered. So thank you so much for joining me for this Sassy Saturday that ended up being a little bit more of a history lesson. I really do appreciate you. Make sure that you go over and check out Tammy's looks, and make sure that you subscribe to her channel. I am so thankful for my subscribers, and I really truly do appreciate you so much. Make sure you're staying safe and healthy, and definitely keep it sassy. And remember, I am Black History.